having to reset because that's that. Wow, I actually got really awesome stats. So at level 5, I'm usually going for 12, 12, 10, 10, 10. That's like for the stats what I'm going for, and that total was a 12, 12, triple 10. So the max stats at level 5 for a total could be 13 attack, would be the perfect stat. That would be ADV of 15. So if you have 13 attack at level 5, you already know you have perfect attack. Defense can be either 11 or 12. I think it can be 10 too, with a very low DV. But you'll be seeing mainly 11 or 12. 12 is good, 11 is bad, but defense is the only stat that does not matter at all. Defense, good defense can save time in Faulkner's gym, having to heal or not. So, special attack and special defense are made of 1 DV, so they are split stats, but they're made of 1 DV, which is the special DV. So the special attack can either be 9 or 10, with 9 being very bad, 10 being good. And the special defense can range from 9 to 11. So 9 is the worst. You can't take 9. You just can't take 9 special defense. You have to have 10. 10 is alright. 11 is good. 11 is very good, actually. And so speed can be either 9 or 10. Which is 9 is the worst half. 10 is the better half. So. Alright, these stats aren't actually good, but I'll just take it. So, saw my stats there, level 5. I had 12 attack, 11 defense, 9 special attack, 10 special defense, and 10 speed. So I'll have good attack, which is the main point in these stats. I have bad defense. If I have a high 11, that is decent. High 11 would actually be nice. A low 11 would be really bad. I have really bad special. 9 special attack is just garbage, but I won't reset for that. And 10 speed is good. So the main stats you need to have are 12 attack, because you won't 3-shot the Bayleaf with Fury Cutter having 11 attack. So you need 12. You also need 10 special defense, because having 9 special defense, you won't tank 2 Razor Leafs from Bayleaf either. And highly recommended is 10 speed. You can run with 9 speed, but it's really bad. And I just got 2 encounters, which is really, really awesome. So you can run with 9 speed, but you get outsped by a lot, which can cost you time, obviously. And you also, the rival fight can go really bad, because depending on how bad your level ups are, the Ghastly can be a speed tie. And so if the fight goes bad, the Ghastly can get another chance of using Hypnosis, which would obviously be very, very bad. And the Bayleaf will outspeed you guaranteed, which is also bad. Speaking of the Bayleaf, it's like the final boss for this game. The Bayleaf has 4 moves: Razor Leaf, Growl, Reflect, and Poison Powder. Razor Leaf is obviously bad. It has a high crit rate, and so if it crits you, you have to heal, because you'll be on very low HP if you even tank the crit. But because how the AI works, if the rival knows that he can kill you with Razor Leaf, he will always use it. So he kind of like cheats and reads your HP. And so if he sees, alright, he can kill you with Razor Leaf, he'll always use it. But you're hoping for turn 1 poison powder into another poison powder or reflect. That would be really nice. But yeah, if you get really unlucky, you get Razor Leaf, crit, then heal into another crit. Something like that. The rival fight can go absolutely bad. But it can also go really good. So this fight actually can save you a lot of time. Not huge lots, but a bit of time. If the growl misses. So if you use Tail Whip this turn, only if he misses the growl, which he doesn't, it saves me 2 turns. So I need 6 hits to kill him with Scratch. If I crit, it saves me a turn. If he misses Growl or uses Tackle, and I crit, very nice, then he only takes 4 turns to kill. So this will take 5 turns now. Yes. Alright. So I lose a lot of time because I got an encounter and a bad fight. Right, not great stats overall. I lost exactly 21 seconds again, like in my last run. Also lost exactly 21 seconds there. So, speaking of the stats again, the stats at level 6 tell you a bit more about your stats, especially the DVs. So, obviously if you have 13 attack at level 5, you know you have 15 DV. But if you have 12 and then have 14 at level 6, that means you have a high 12, which is very good. The most important thing is special and speed. If you have double 12s in the special at level 6, so 12 special attack and 12 special defense, you'll either have 12, you either have a DV of 14 or 15, so either perfect or very close to perfect. And if you have 10 speed at level 5 and then 12 at level 6, that also means you have 15 DV in speed. If anything below that will get a +1 in speed, so you can either have 10, 11, or 12 speed at level 6. So you can figure out some DVs pretty precisely if you have perfect weapons. But so, probably the biggest factor in this run, or one of the biggest factor for time saving, is early game RNG. So how many encounters you get. And that is obviously totally random. It's determined by the game's internal random number generator. And so you can either have pretty good luck and getting like nearly no encounters, like I did. I got 2 up to Mr. Pokémon, which is really, really good. Or you can get like, I think my record is 8 for the way. So Pretty good. So either you have good luck or bad luck. And then obviously the rival fight can save you time. If he misses the growl or just tackles you right away. So this Pidgey dies into always. A crit can one-shot it, so it will save your turn. But it would actually be very nice to crit the Rattata, because he can deal a lot of damage. Tackling turn 1 is bad. So Tail Whip. I want him to Tail Whip now. No, alright, bad fight. You definitely want one Tail Whip from the Rattata. Because, alright, let me calculate. Wait a minute. So 17. Oh, I didn't saw my defense. I have to check that in the stream. Alright, I have 14 defense, so I definitely want to heal. Well, 14 is bad, actually. So I have low 11, probably. Low or mid 11, but no high 11. Oh my god. Alright, so if this is a Battle Sprout, I'll be really happy. Nice. Good. That's awesome. So, for this run, I need to catch, not catch, I have to see a Bellsprout to get the Pokédex entry. And so Bellsprout can appear on this route, I think with a 20% encounter chance. And on the next route, Route 32, also a 20% encounter chance. And the other poke I need to encounter is a Wooper, which is a 30% encounter on Route 32. Every other encounter on this road is bad. But I got pretty lucky there, already getting my Bellsprout. It's really nice to have that in the bag already. Alright, I'm still ahead. Alright, so going into the gym, not really can go wrong. You can die on this fight, for example, if this Spearow crits. Especially with my low defense. So I have to heal because I have very low defense and lost too many HP. If you get a good fight with a Pidgey slash Rattata guy, and you only lose like 3 to 4 HP and have good defense, you don't have to heal for this fight. So you can pretty much calculate that if you can guess with your defense how much damage this Spearow will do. Alright, it does 8. I really thought it... Alright, nah, 8 is probably what I guessed. So if you have really good... Alright, that crit did not matter. I won't 3-shot this. Yeah, I will 4-shot this. Yeah. So another useless critical there. So you can see... You can see 3 HP with healing, so... I have bad defense. If you have really good defense, this Spearow can do 6 damage, and so you can calculate that. And having to guess heal or no heal. Alright, so talking about that crit there. That crit was useless because I 4-shot the Spearow, but I would have 4-shot it without the crit. And so... that is what we call a useless crit, and it wastes half a second because of the text box a critical hit. And so if you get 6 useless crits throughout the run, then that's a time loss of 2.5 seconds. Alright, this fight is also very bad. The Pidgey wins a lot of speed ties, and he does 5 damage. With good defense, he does 3. So that's what I said, having good defense can be a good thing for this gym. That was a pretty high roll, considering my defense. Alright, 10 HP is good, so I can just heal to full with my potion that I have left. Same for the Faulkner fight. Having good defense can save you a heal, depending on how much damage you took. If the fight goes normal, you'll take 2 hits from the first Pidgey, giving you 6 damage, and one of the last ones, so 9 damage in total. And then you have to consider getting the level up on Faulkner, and so if everything goes really good, really well, and you have good defense, you'll live on 1-2 HP for Faulkner after the fight. He missed, that's actually bad, so that'll cost me even more time. Wow. You always 3-shot this. I 4-shot it because of the tackle miss. Really bad. Right, so my attack isn't that great. I have a low 12 probably in the attack. Yeah, 20 here. So there you can see how RNG can influence the run. So I saved 45 seconds, nearly 46, on the Mr. Pokemon split because I only got 2 encounters. Then I got a bad rival fight plus 1 encounter, which, like, I already lost 21 seconds on the rival 1 split there. And then I got a bad fight with the Rattata Pidgey guy, and got more encounters than normal, which costs me more time. And I got a bad gym, and bad Faulkner's gym because I had bad defense too. So stats can definitely influence the run too. Right, so coming up is Route 32. I also like to call it Route RNG because Route 32 is the most RNG based part of the run. So like I said, I need to catch Wooper and I have to see Bellsprout. Luckily I already got my Bellsprout Pokédex entry on the route before Violet, Route 31, which is very nice. So Wooper is the major encounter here, 30% chance. If I get it first encounter, that'll be really nice. Alright, awesome. Level 8 too. So I prefer level 8s here because you can't kill him with a crit. If you get a level 6 one, you can kill him with a crit. That's a low roll. I will scratch it again. Oh my gosh. So you see there, like, that's really lucky there that the Wooper lived, because I got a low first roll and then crit. So that's the nice thing about level 8s. A level 6 one can die with a crit immediately, and that is obviously really bad if you get the encounter you want but you kill it. So yeah, nice. That's really awesome. Alright, so every encounter I get now is awful. So in my PB, the splits I'm comparing against, I had the perfect Route 32. Getting 2 encounters, being Wooper and Bellsprout. So it's all, like, for me, it's almost guaranteed to lose time on this split every time. So I will scratch all of these pokes. There's actually the rage strat in this fight, where you rage the Rattata and hope for only tackles, no tail whips. With that, you will 2-shot the Zubat, giving it only 1 chance of confusing you. This Zubat is the first of 6 pokes in this run, 6 or 7, who can confuse you, and you only have 1 berry to heal it off. This fight went pretty well though. I got Tail Whip from the Rattata, and then Supersonic Miss into Leech Life. Pretty good. Alright, these stats aren't really good. So having bad stats like this, the main time loss is in Slowpoke Bell. So this Route 32 is actually bad, even though I got Wooper first go. You can see my time loss there because I get so many encounters with it. Wow, that's really bad. But okay. So every run that makes it past Road 32 is actually nice for me. It's very bad to reset here. Like, it's so frustrating because you don't have to reset because you did a mistake. You have to reset because the game is so dumb. Alright, good. If I would hit that spinner, I would probably die. I would have probably died because my defense is so bad. So that guy that I dodged there has an Onyx, and that Onyx can just rape you completely. Especially when you have this bad of a defense. So the strat you use on that Onyx is you use Tail Whip 2 or 3 times, then Potion, and then start spamming Rage. If you don't have a potion, you just have to spam Rage from the beginning. And so the Onyx knows Wrap, Tackle, Screech, and I think it's a 4th move, but I don't know. And so with that low defense, that Tackle actually does a lot of damage, and you have a good chance of dying to that fight. So if you would hit that spinner and you actually win the fight, you would get Water Gun out of that. So you can Water Gun all of these Geodudes, but this fight is actually faster to rage all of these Geodudes than to rage the Onyx. And you don't have a chance of dying. So the next spinner coming up, it is the 3rd out of 5 in this run. His name is Bill, I think. Yeah, Fire Breather Bill. He is actually the fastest spinner to fight in the game. He has 2 Carfings. Each one does 2 damage with Tackle, and you can 2-shot them easily with Water Gun. Wow, and this guy is real dumbass today. Alright, dodged him. Very nice. So, you'll see me pausing to dodging these spinners. So, that is just a strat. While in the pause menu, spinners can't spin. And after you go out of the pause menu, there is a few frame window where they can't move. And so, thus giving you a slightly better chance of dodging the spinners. I lost my word there. So this is definitely going to be a gold split because I never got spinnerless up to this point. So just for reference, I've never gotten a spinnerless run, so... Alright, no burn. So this Vulpix can burn you with Ember, which is really, really bad, because you have to take the Pokemon Center in Azalea. Because you don't have Burn Heal, and you can't buy Burn Heal. Please. Alright. So this is definitely going to be a gold split. Yes. Alright, this is the second last spin in the game, and he got me. So this is the guy I was talking about earlier. If you have, no, that was the last run. So if you don't get a Bellsprout, you can fight this guy on purpose. He has a Geodude and a Machop, and Machop's cry works the same as Bellsprout's. So if you don't get the Bellsprout, you can fight this guy and take Machop's cry instead of Bellsprout's. So he usually does 8 damage with his low kick. I don't know how much he'll do. Alright, that's 9. So I'll heal. That's why I pick up the Super Potion, because of this fight. Low kick. Like he uses low kick almost every time. And I misclicked there. I think Water Gun would have actually killed, probably. Bad fight, got a useless crit again. Alright, so that's 1 spin out of 4 hit. There's 1 spinner left in the game, which is actually the one that takes the most time to kill, so if I can dodge that, I'll be fine. So 4 Super Potions, 1 Escape Rope, 3 Repels, and 3 Antidotes. Complete the shopping here. So everything is real self-explanatory. Super Potions obviously healing damage. You buy 4, like usually 1 for the Slowpoke Well. Sometimes 2 if it goes really bad. Then 1 for the gym, if you really need to. Have 1 there. And 1 for the before the rival fight, and then just 1 left. 3 antidotes, obviously, because of all the Ekinses and Weedles and whatnot. Just heal that off. Alright, this is Slowpoke Well. Slowpoke Well is, like I said, the main point of losing time if you have bad stats. Like that. That was the perfect example of my bad attack. Usually with a crit, you kill it, the Rattata, or you 2-shot it without a crit. But that's just bad. So I will almost guarantee to lose a lot of time on this split. I can't really tell how much, but I will lose definitely something. We'll definitely lose something. Wow. Please. This is my 2nd run, so my menuing is so shit. So there's actually something, if you hit a spinner and get the extra money, you can consider buying a 4th repel. So the 3 repels are just for Ilex Forest. But if you want, you can buy another one for the Slowpoke Well. If you get an encounter in here, you're really unlucky because the encounter rate is so low. But you can get one. Alright, there's my Bitterberry gone. So I have 3 more pokes that can confuse me in this run. Useless crit again. Wow, okay, my special is better than I thought. Having only 9 special level 5. Like, this is a good 3-shot on the Ekans. With bad special tech, you can 4-shot it. So better special tech than I thought I would have. Alright, this fight, really scary. He has a Rattata, 2 Zubats. If they get confused on the first one, that's bad. I just hope I don't. That's very nice, creating the Rattata and actually killing it. Alright, that won't die now because of that leech life. Or I have to get a really high roll to kill that. Alright, nice. Very nice. Now kill it again. Nice. Really good fight. Really good fight. Wow. Alright. That'll save me a little bit of time. Still lose time though. Alright, so this should be a 4-shot probably on the coughing. So I have good HP, so smoke. Poison. Wow, that wastes time, but it's fine. Wow, that actually might be a 3-shot. Hold on. Oh god. Good special attack can 3-shot the coughing, so whatever. Wow, another useless crit. This fight went bad though. He has 2 poisoning moves, smog and poison gas, and obviously poison waste sometime. Alright, so now Kurt. The good thing about the Slowpoke Will is Kurt actually teleports you back to his house, and he gives you a free heal, which is very convenient. Say I lost 40 seconds. So this fight is dependent on if you have the berry still. So how this fight goes is if you talk to the left twin, they'll send out Spinnerack first. If you talk to the right, they send out Ladybug first. And Ladybug has Supersonic, so you want to do Ladybug first if you have the berry still. Right, so Spinnerack, Poison Sting is actually the best he can use. He has Scary Face and String Shot. Having good speed, a String Shot won't make you slower than the Ladybug. But a Scary Face definitely makes you slower than the Ladybug. But this fight went pretty well. But yeah, so if I lose or save time, that's all dependent on if I hit 3rd spin on this gem. The spin on this gem. It's the 5th spin on the run, the final one, and you have to pass him 2 times. He just loves to get me. Last run, I had a really god run. I dodged him actually. Do you think you're capable for getting world record? Not with this route. There's actually a new route which is 3 minutes faster. Around, maybe more. But what I want to do is I want to get a good run with this route. And then I'll switch to the other one. And with the new route, with the fast one, I will definitely be going for world record sometime. Right, so he poisoned me there. That's bad, actually. I have to heal that off. Pack. Antidotes are so far down, that's bad. Alright, so it's all about this spinner now. Like, that's Gen 2 spinners. You have to deal with that. So this run can PB now, but I have to get very good box run aiming at that. But it has a chance of PBing, so. But this wouldn't be a PB that I would be happy with. Alright, so the Beedrill will die if I get... I think it won't die if I get Fury Attack 3. I need to get 4. So let's see how that goes. That's 1. That's 2. 3. I think that won't die. Nope. What do you consider a good time for this route? So, yesterday I had a very good run where I got spinnerless except for one spinner, which was the coffin that takes the least time to kill. And I was like 2.5 minutes ahead at Bugsy. I also had bad special attack, which cost me nearly, like around the same time, 40 seconds at Slowpoke Well. So I can be like 320 ahead at Bugsy, which would give me a sub 47 even. But a good time for this route would be like a 37 something, like 37:30. Somewhere there, a bit more, a bit less. That would be a very nice run with this route. And then I would say I have enough knowledge of this game going with the new route. But so the bad thing is the world record is actually pretty difficult to beat if you just look at the time. Like Worcester's run got spinnerless. I think he hurt himself in confusion twice or so, but all his fights went pretty well overall. His encounters were pretty good. Like, that run is not easy to beat. The box renaming can go faster if you're really good at that, so we'll have to see. But I think I definitely want to go for world record sometime, if I learn the route and all that. But like, there's not much competition for this category. Like, I feel like no one really runs it. The only one I know besides me is a runner named a.around. He has the world record for red blue no save corruption, and so he's like the only one I know who does runs of this. I think his PB is 51 something for this game. What's the easiest game to begin speedrunning for the older gens? Red no save corruption? Yeah, so if you start speedrunning Pokemon, you should start with Pokemon Red, definitely. It's the easiest game to run. And then yeah, you can start with no save corruption. It's not considered a real run, it's just more of a fun category, but it's actually cool to run as a beginning category because like you can get used to the controls and the feeling of the game and all of that by doing a run like that. I know. And then if you're more familiar with the game, you could start doing Pokemon Red any percent glitchless runs. But yeah, Pokemon Red is definitely the game to start with. I actually started with this game. This was the first Pokemon game / run I did. Gold any percent? It's not a hard run either. Like, this run is not that hard, but it's pretty dependent on luck. Like, the glitch I'll do, so if you stick to the end, you'll see me doing the glitch, the main glitch of this run, and even if you do everything perfectly, you can still fail the glitch, which is kind of bad, but right, perfect. Spite is the perfect move here. Very nice. Alright, this is the big boy. Poison powder. No. Miss. Perfect. Alright. Reflect. He didn't crit. Wow. Right. Very nice. Right. Use bite, please. Bite. Good. Right, now please kill that. That's damage range. Good. Nice. Very good fight. So I'll save some time on this split. Glot it. Yeah, that fight went nearly perfectly. Nice. So if this run continues with that pace, I'll still go sub 50. But I'm still not happy with sub 50. Like, what makes the new route faster is you don't have to catch anything. Well, you do. You have to catch a Bellsprout, but obviously Bellsprout appears on 2 routes, so you have better chance. You also leave the time at day, so you have a 20% of encountering Bellsprout in route 31, and you'll have a 30% chance at route 32. So pretty decent chance actually of catching the Bellsprout. And you don't need to do all the X item stuff that I have to do in this run. Right, so this PB is like, this run is just, I hit 2 spinners, which is like average, but I really want spinnerless. But the main problem is my stats. Good stats would have saved me some time. Okay, so I'm getting Sweet Scent here. Sweet Scent basically is to skip renaming box 1 is just faster, so I will give that to Whooper later on. It's just part of the glitch. Right, perfect movement, that's really nice. I always miss this stem. So, X special. 13. Oh. What? Still a gold? The fuck? Right. I forgot to skip the split for cut. Damn. So I have to edit that out manually. Right, so in this fight, it's just all about using all the X specials I have. That's the main reason I go into this fight. Because, so, there's this dumb mechanic in this game. Each X item you use raises your happiness by 1. And so, in the department store, there's this lady in the 5th floor. And if your Pokemon in the first slot of your party is really attached to you, so really happy, he'll give you the TM return. And if it's not attached to you, he'll give you the TM frustration. What we want is return. And so, by using all of these X items, we'll raise the happiness of our Croconaw that high that our Croconaw is so attached to you, and she will give us return. Wow. Get the level up there. Oh, and I learned by it. That's like the worst thing, learning by it. So here's where the escape rope comes in. So now I'm gonna get my beautiful TM. Alright, so this is serious time now. Alright. Good. Wow. So pack. Return. Oopa. Alright, good. I actually got it. 49.35. Yeah, I'm not happy with that, to be completely honest. Like, I really want to improve that, and I know I can. Wow, these splits are so bad to compare against. Like, 2 encounter Mr. Pokemon. That's really, really good. Rival 1, the fight can go better. Violet City, yeah, Route 32 was pretty bad. I can improve there, and then all the spinners I hit, if I really want to go spinnerless. Thank you, Snorlax, thank you. But yeah, and with better stats, I can save time on Slowpoke well as well. Well, these splits are garbage to compare against. Wow. Anyway. Very nice, very nice. So I have to... my cut split, I have to edit that out. Save. Very nice, very nice. At least I got a run, and then pretty nice. Like, I got all the box renaming, and that makes me happy. Very nice. At least I crossed the magical 50. Like, it's really nice to have a 4 instead of a 5 as the first number. But yeah, overall good practice run, and PB8 final.